Good day, how are you, my friend? Welcome to my YouTube channel, Smart Web Key. My name is Nathan, a front-end developer from Melbourne. Recently, I received a task regarding building a walkthrough and just guide the user how to use our Fax Plus. For those of you who don't know what is a Fax Plus, which is a car sales product, provides car history and car valuation in marketing insights as well as editorial reviews based on car sales data and the front-end data visualization. So this product has been launched 1 month ago and it was really successful. But we are adding a new feature on top of this. So the basic idea is not touching existing product, but to keep the walkthrough steps going before the app launches. So just to show you what I mean, before we launch the app, we will launch the walkthrough as a feature. So the user has an option to choose continue or not. But if they do, they will see multiple steps and highlighting corresponding area, explaining what does this section mean, things like that. But the difficult part is not just about highlighting a certain area. The UI will need to simulating user clicking on certain tabs, then scroll down before we highlight something. For example, from step 4 to step 5, what the user can see is the UI will scroll to top first, then simulating someone is clicking on tab 2, which is activity pricing, and scroll down to corresponding car pricing sections, especially in mobile as this is responsive. So for the given use cases and the requirement, what I would like to do today is explaining one way how would I implement it, and I'm going to share with everyone here. An intro or walkthrough is a typical example of stepped flow like feature or app. There's some assumptions. I think the walkthrough will be removed once the user are familiar with the product, definitely. So we cannot put our code everywhere across the site. Number 2, each step should have corresponding GA tracking events for marketing purpose. Number 3, the steps should be swapped easily based on the GA feedbacks in the future. And number 4, and we are definitely not running duplicated animations or hard-coded width or height and offset and to positioning corresponding highlighted area everywhere. That's a really bad idea. My suggestions is having all the building blocks there first, based on atomic design principle, which falls into 4 different levels. Atom, like a button select or checkboxes, or molecules, which is like a validations field, search field, or organism like card or header. For our case, it should be a highlighted area with the arrow box pointing to the center. And template. For example, a page is one instance of a template. Since we had all the atom and the molecules ready in the app, what we need to concern is just the organism. And the code structure, how I build it is to have a walkthrough.js as a highest component, which will have only one simple major state, and which is the current step index. Also some behaviors. The walkthrough.js component should have like a terminate and show or show itself, or go to the next step by increase the current step index by 1, or go to the previous step by decrease current index by 1. Of course, those methods need to be passed into the child components, so each step can call them. And for the child components, you should know their corresponding positions, and we then hide based on the offset, and They should also have some common behaviors like preload events, for example, in scroll to top. Also, they should have post-load events, for example, click something and scroll down, things like that. And the one last thing, each step should be able to run corresponding GA events. For example, send page view or click view. Those functions can be defined in one place and should not be duplicated. So regarding the step control, we can define all the steps in one place as a big array. Here I put them all in the config.js. So in the future, if we want to swap the order of that step, what we need to do is just swap it in the configuration. Pretty simple. So to sum up, I think the front end, the back end, they are similar. One principle software engineering can follow, which is high cohesion loose coupling. And based on this, we can build high performance, highly reusable, scalable, flexible front-end app. And one reason I love React is it's very flexible and is 100% customizable. And it's up to you to make it how beautiful. And if you master it, you'll be able to build a really high performance app. For similar concepts, I've already wrote an article about it and published on Medium. The name is Building a Scalable Single Page App with React. And this is based on our work on Instant Offer, which is another carsales product. If you're interested, please read through and please subscribe to my channel. If you feel you are learning a little bit today, please smash the like button. And if you think that's worthy, buy me a coffee. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching.